Let's get started. We're in the key of A flat, which has 4 flats. A flat, B flat, D flat, and E flat. The only black key that's not in the scale of A flat is the G flat. Here's how that scale sounds. We'll be using, of course, the A flat chord, the D flat chord, and the E flat chord. If you're familiar with the number system at all, that's a 1, a 4, and a 5. So let's begin. Very first thing we'll have is an A flat, that's underneath middle C, and an E flat. You play those together. Then you move up to a C and an A flat. Move up to a D flat and a B flat, and then to an E. E flat, I'm sorry. Now, slowly. Now it's at a tempo of 1/16, so when you're in tempo, it's going to be more like... You probably noticed that I am using the pedal even when I'm teaching you. It's hard not to. If you don't use the pedal, it's very choppy. So I use the pedal to blend the notes together. Now, the next part of the lick is this Nashville sound, but we're not using the slip note or the bent note, which is a really fast, like a grace note. This is B flat to C, and it is an 8th note. The pinky is holding an E flat. That happens twice, but between those, you're going to put an E flat octave. So it'll sound like this. One more time. And with the pedal. So the pedal just smooths everything out. Okay, so for the very beginning you have. Then there's this little echo, and it's not on the original recording that I have for you, but it is in this transcript, because on the record they actually play a... So that's with the B flat and the C. That's happened already twice. Only your left hand's going to take that over, B flat to C, and your right hand's going to play, holding this A flat, you'll play a D flat and an E flat to harmonize. Got that? So, all together, that would sound like... And then you're going to have a transition. B flat, A flat, E flat, D flat, and A. And then you're going to come down and do a similar thing to what you just did, only an octave lower. So you have your E flat and your B flat together, hit an 8th note A flat, and then you're going to hold the E flat and the A flat and bring this in. So you actually have a full chord going here. It's very nice. So from the beginning, that sounds like this. Then we have another series of notes to transition. Reminds me of the old antiperspirant commercial, "How Dry I Am." That was the motif. I'm showing my age. So you have this E flat, A flat, B flat, C. Then you're going to come down, grab the A flat, hit an E flat, and then another A flat. So let me play that slowly for you. The very next thing we have is what we've done before, only this time we're doing it on the chord of D flat. So you hold the A flat with your pinky and you have an E flat coming up to your F. Hit the A flat again, and then you're going to play A flat and D flat while the E flat and the F are played with your thumb and your pointer finger. And then you come back down with, that's E flat, D flat, A flat, F, E flat. So let's go back to the beginning and listen to what we have played so far. Now, the next part of the lick is a D flat, A flat with an E flat, F with a D flat, E flat with an A flat, D flat with an F, F with an A flat, E flat, and then back to the F with an A flat. Okay, that's a lot of talking, but let's just listen to it right now. Let me do that one more time for you. Next part of the lick is a D flat, A flat, and then a little walk up. D flat, E flat, F, A flat. All right. And then we have an A flat on top with an E flat and an F rocking back and forth. Similar to the lick we've done before. Then we have E flat, A flat, E flat. And then we have this lick, which we've had before. And then we have an E flat. And then a B flat, A flat, E flat, E. So starting at the beginning of that little section, let me do it for you one more time. Now we're wrapping up here. We have 4 measures left. We're going to be building on the E flat chord. So there's an E flat in the top note, and then B flat, C, back to B flat. Then we'll spell that E flat chord out. G, B flat, E. And then we are going to come down D flat, A flat, F, E flat, hit the A flat again, hit the D, hit the A flat again. One more time. All right, starting back with the E flat lick. One more time. And then we're going to finish. We have an E flat and an A flat on our right hand, B flat and C with our left. Then we will repeat the B flat and the C, and with our 4th finger, our ring finger, and the pinky, we're going to double that in the right hand. So it sounds like this. Let me do that for you again. And then we're going to cap the whole thing off, holding an A flat with our thumb and an A flat with our 2nd finger. You'll play that B flat and C that seems to be the common little theme here throughout these licks. And then you'll have a D flat and an E flat that harmonizes. So I'm going to play these last 4 measures for you. All right, so you can replay this as many times as it takes to listen through it, but be aware that there is a free transcript. If you don't already have a copy of it, just click the link below the video, and I'll be happy to send you a free written transcript of the licks. Thanks again, as always, for watching, and I hope this takes you one step further to becoming the piano pro you want to be.